Hello, and welcome to day 7 of our online ESL class. It might look a little bit different today. I am trying something new. I'm trying a new software. It's called Google Hangout Meet, and I'm hoping that it will allow me to show both my face and show you my computer screen at the same time. This is an exciting new software for me because we might be able to use it next week or the week after to do online video conferences where you and I can meet over the internet. So here's the plan for today. I am going to give you a brief update as to our plans for next week. There are not really that much news to share, but I promise to give you whatever news I get, so I'll pass that on to you. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about the TDSB form and the emails that I need from you to find out what you need. And lastly, we are going to do a quick review of the different resources I presented over the last week to help you continue to learn this week. So in terms of updates, I've had a team meeting with the grade 5 teachers, and I am having a team meeting with the grade 4 teachers this afternoon. So our plan is to start something more formal on Monday, April 6th. So the grade 5 team teachers are thinking of doing Google Classroom. Most of you have been using Google Classroom with your grade 5 teachers or your digital literacy teachers, so you're probably familiar with it. It's looking like I am going to start a Google Classroom for us as well. If you have not used Google Classroom before, don't worry. We are going to take this slowly, and I will make sure all of you are on the Google Classroom, and we will walk with you each step of the way. We can make more videos like this, or I can show you videos of how to download the Google Classroom app, and all of you have the logins already. It's the same as your TDSB student number and password, so that's the direction we're heading. The grade 4s, I'm not sure what the grade 4 team has decided yet, but again, I will tell you probably tomorrow in tomorrow's update once I've had that meeting. So I received an email from Dr. Malloy as a parent for my own kids yesterday with an update. So I think your parents probably received it as well. In the email, there were 2 videos, one for parents and one for students. So if you did not get that email, I am going to post a link to the videos in the description box below, so you can watch that. Basically, he's just giving some general information, and again, reiterating that we are planning to start next week to support the students a little bit more in terms of the learning. So I am going to try this new software where I think I am able to show you my computer screen as I talk. So this, I think, will be useful when we do online classes next week. So I should be now at the side of your screen, and you should be able to see my computer. And what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the resources, but before I do that, this is the update that Dr. Malloy sent yesterday. So the first video is a message for the parents, and it's just about 2 or 3 minutes, not a very long video. And the one at the bottom is his message for students. So if you have not seen this, please take a look to hear what the education director says. So next, I am going to take you to our Google Doc. So again, it's tiny.cc/tppsesl4. And it's going to look like this when you get there today. I will insert the link to this, the video that we're making right now in here tomorrow morning. But you're going to see that I've summarized the resources that we talked about last week. And I've also put in all the login and the password information. So this week, if you can go and check these out, in addition to playing video games, I think that would be a really good idea. So for RazKids, I'm not going to go too much into it. If you can't remember your password, please contact me and I will send that to you. So the way that I've organized it is I've put the link here. So at home, you can click on the link and I'll bring you to the website. Okay. So also what I've done is I've linked the video where I showed you how to use it. So if you forgot how to use Bookflix, what you could do is you can click on this. And what I've done is I've tried to queue up the video so that I've tried to queue up the video so that it's right at the point of the video where it starts talking about the resource. So I've done that for the 4 reading resources of the electronic books that we talked about last week. And then here's the Empower that I introduced yesterday. So please continue to work on these during this week. Send me emails. I love to hear from you and get to practice your writing. Thank you, those of you who have emailed me your responses to my questions from Sunday night. I really appreciate the information you're providing me. So if you have not already done so, please reply to that email or send me a separate email or even send me your answers on Remind. I need answers to these 4 questions. 1, does your child have a computer or a laptop or tablet to use at home for online learning? As the TDSB email stated, they do need a tablet or a laptop or computer. Unfortunately, a phone will not do what is needed to do the online learning. 2, does your child have access to internet at home? We will be doing a lot of videos such as this one, and we might be doing some online video conferencing or online calls as well. So students will need internet. 3, are there any challenges that your child faces in terms of doing online learning? So one of the parents mentioned that in their home, they have several children and they only have 1 or 2 devices. And this is really important information for me to know because then I can change my planning. Hearing that this is the case for several families in our class, one of the things I'm going to do is make sure that the schedule is flexible to each student. What I mean by that is knowing that my students will be sharing devices, I can make sure that either I do videos such as this, where students can watch it at their own time and on their own schedule, or maybe I'll do online meetings twice a day so that if your sister is using the tablet in the morning, then you can do your activities in the afternoon. So information like that really helps me as a teacher in terms of my planning and trying my best to support your students. And lastly, if there's any other information that you think I need to know as a teacher to help me support them, please do let me know. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Any concerns, I am here to support your child as best I can. So that's it for today. It's a shorter video today, but I hope that you guys will do some reading on RazKids. I am going to do a RazKids shout out tomorrow. So anyone who has read RazKid in the last week, I will do a quick shout out in the video. So if you want to see your name appear in this video, please log on to RazKid today and read a book or 2 or 3 or 4. And also, thank you those of you who have been recording your RazKid read aloud. I love hearing you guys read. That is probably the thing that I miss the most, doing reading conferences with you. And it's not the same thing, but hearing your voices reading so fluently and with expression, it just makes my day. So send me those RazKid recordings if you can. And I think what I've been doing is when you send me a recording, I give you some extra stars. So hopefully you will see your name in the RazKid shout out tomorrow. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day of learning. Bye.